ancestors.
Oh.
This was for the ancestors. Praise, praise, praise. Hey, New Light. This was for the ancestors. This was for the ancestors. Praise, praise, praise. This was for the Most High. This was for the Most High. Praise, praise, praise. They call me High Priestess and I be tapped in. Let's pull some cards and see what's really happening. Check my energy. I'm not your enemy. She probably lying and ain't never been no friend to me. I've been working very hard for divinity. And the proof of point ain't never made no sense to me. I do know chemistry. You might blend with me. Let's pull some cards and tap into your energy. Let's pull some cards and tap into your energy. Yeah. Praise, praise, praise. This was for the ancestors. This was for the Most High. Praise, praise, praise. This was for the ancestors. This was for the Most High. Praise, praise, praise. This life can get very scary. Reaching out to God, but I thought he couldn't hear me. I had to really check my heart. The place we hate to look, but that's where it mostly starts. But now I'm doing my thing. Building a collective of people that's the same. All praise to the Most High. Protected by my ancestors on the light side. Mommy water wanna chase me down. They want my life in the dark, in the underground. Archangel Michael to the rescue. He's coming in with a sword to protect you. Strength card to the Queen of Wands. Fire shaman, yeah, I'm dropping bars. I know all about telepathy. Sending energies, knowing she can't step to me. I just keep myself in prayer, knowing I can win if I take my hands in Slayer. In Benin where the water cries. All respect to Oshun and the water gods. In Benin where the water cries. All respect to Oshun and the water gods. In Benin where the water cries. All respect to Oshun and the water gods. Yeah. Okay. My intuition was given by a source. I know a lot of people watching, of course. Sitting back, manifesting my reality. Supernatural powers, nothing can get past me. A high priestess sitting on her throne. I talk to spirits, I could never walk alone. Heavily protected, walk with the unknown. Twisting up my dreads, doing business on my phone. My ancestors are beautifully ratchet. The spell work y'all cooking up, they gonna catch it. Yeah. What? They call us elemental beings. They call us elemental beings. Chain, chain, chain goes the money tree. Blessings flow in so abundantly. Our chakras sit there actually popping. We keep on going, we can't be stopping. Chain, chain, chain goes the money tree. Blessings flow in so abundantly. Our chakras sit there actually popping. We keep on going, we can't be stopping. Chain, chain, chain goes the money tree. Blessings flow in so abundantly. Yeah, it's magic, like abracadabra. You really gotta get your life back together. And no matter the storm that you go through, you gotta hold on because God really chose you. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I pull tarot, but I've been a hard hit in life. But if you pray, God will show you. Grab your hand, take a chance, he will mold you. The world will use and abuse you. Chew you up, spit you out, and confuse you. Gabriel to the rescue. He blew his trumpet, he's on earth to protect you. Stand up and take flight. Stand for something, fall for nothing, we gonna be alright. Yeah. We gonna be alright. Stand for something, fall for nothing, we gonna be alright. Yeah. Yeah. They call us elemental beings. Yeah. We elemental beings. We be tapping in your energy. We be tapping in the energy. We be tapping in the energy. We know all about some synergy. Yeah. Yeah. Hierophant on the beat now. Yeah. The Hierophant on the beat. We just, yeah. And we elemental beings. Stand for something, fall for nothing, we gonna be alright. Hey y'all! Hope you guys are doing well in positive energy, attracting everything you desire like a magnet, cause who could do it better than you, boo? Nobody, right? Like that kind of energy. Okay? Coming through with another reading for you guys. Wanted to make sure that the energy was matching the vibration. So we always like to, hey, 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 hey. Put you in a high vibration. Yeah. Get your spirit removing. We like to get the spirit moving. Okay? So hope you guys are doing well. Okay, I just dropped something, I thought. And you know that everything you desire is coming, okay? So before we get into your message, let me go ahead and purify. Make sure you guys share this video out. Leave it a thumbs up if you love it. That lets YouTube know you want to see more videos from us, okay? If you're not already, please subscribe to the page if you enjoy the messages, right? Hopefully the messages are resonating. You know, I'm really grateful for God to give me a gift to be able to use for the collective. You know, I encourage you to use your gift as well. I send you guys nothing but light and love. I do summons in the energy of Archangel Michael and Gabriel. Any baneful spell work sent against me will be returned back to sender tenfold, okay? All praise to the Most High and ashe to the ancestors. So before we get into your reading today, I wrote down a little something, right? And I thought that it was good to talk about. So hopefully you guys enjoy, okay? So, a healthy lifestyle. Okay, let's talk about a healthy lifestyle. So Spirit put this on my heart, you know. I was like, okay, well, what am I going to talk about tonight? So I was reading, and I thought this was a really good topic for you guys, okay? Okay, so why are you here, Willie? Goodbye, right? Okay. You know, the devil, the main thing the devil likes to do, don't be confused, collective. The devil will always try to call you the devil. You know, the devil is a liar. The devil will mock God, right? So, you know, when you have those people that claim that they're one thing, but they come and do hateful things, don't be fooled by that energy, okay? Right? But anyway, a healthy lifestyle, right? I thought it was very, very important. A healthy lifestyle is when we begin to develop habits of speaking good health, speaking favor, and speaking abundance over our lives, right? When things are moving slow, we should be calling in more business, right? You know, when addiction has you in a headlock, you know, begin to speak freedom over your life, right? When your child is acting rebellious, begin to speak breakthroughs over your child's life and over your life, right? For instance, you know, if you're a person that constantly says you don't have, then how can you get, right? We have to start speaking like we already have what we want. You know, it's very important because, you know, we eat the fruit of our words. So we must be careful not to speak words unless they are hopeful, positive, and faith-filled, okay? Never say you can accomplish your dreams because God is a way maker, right? So you could be feeling like, you know, you want to accomplish something, but it can feel so hard, right? That is just the energy of evil trying to cause you to be lazy, to procrastinate, to give up. But you know, God is a way maker, so never be confused with the energy of evil and the energy of God. You know, God is of a high vibration and he is a way maker. So there could be things that could be trying to stop you, trying to block you. But remember, the energy of the Most High is a way maker. You know, when evil will come in and try to confuse you and do things like, you know, God could have spoke to you, right? God could have came to you, let's say, you know, during your prayer, your meditation, your shower time, maybe driving in the car, maybe at work, wherever it was, right? And God could have spoke to you about a thing. And then as soon as you go and you hear a negative comment from someone else, it makes you want to stop doing whatever it is that God told you to do. We have to fight through those energies. See, those energies will stop you from reaching your purpose, your destiny. You know, it's like that kind of energy. You know, it's like those energies will try to derail you from your path. So it's very important for you to stay connected and for you to stay focused. Okay? Something about that here. You know, I was reading a book. You know, the Hierophant had met this guy. We had some stuff in storage one time. And when we would go to the storage, we would always see this man, and he looked to be very mystical. He was like a mystery. He was very mysterious, right? And I would see him with his shed open, and he would have all kinds of, you know, different odd looking things. And, you know, it was something about his spirit that was familiar with me. And one day he just randomly started speaking to the Hierophant, and lo and behold, he was actually an author, and he did several other things. And he wrote a book called One Half Breath at a Time, and his name was Joseph Robertson. And in this book, it says that it was speaking about how there was a study that zebras don't get ulcers because they recover from acute stress. But humans get ulcers because we don't forget, and the stress lives within us, right? So it's very important to let go of your stress. You know, stress can cause you illness, right? You know, life is of the spirit, and death and sickness is of the flesh, right? Begin to allow God to move your spirit a little bit more, you know, and start speaking positively over your life, because you are what you speak. You know, the tongue is one of the most powerful, sharpest weapons that we have. And if we begin to speak life over ourselves, then, you know, life is what it is that we get, right? So there's something about, you know, speaking favor over your life, you know, speaking abundance over your life, speaking good health over your life, right? You know, speaking these energies away from you. You know, when you feel energy around you, you know, speak it away. Not today, right? You don't live here. You won't stay here. You got to go. You know, the same door that you came in, you must go. You got to speak these things away from you, right? So, I thought that was very important. Okay? So, let's jump into your energy. Okay? So, first and foremost, I heard the name Raymond, Willie, Brandy, Gilmore, Lisa, Chrisette, Isley, Chauncey, Rel, Turner, and Cora. Okay? This could be your name or something significant here. There's also something about Macomb, Georgia. You could be from Macomb, Georgia. You could live there. You could grow up there. You could be visiting there. I don't know. It's something about Macomb, Georgia here. Okay? There's also something about Lauryn Hill, Killing Me Softly. I felt all flesh with fever, and that he had a style. I felt he found my letter and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would vanish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his finger, killing my life with his song, 2 times, killing me softly with his words, killing me softly. Something about Lauryn Hill is here. I don't know. Lauren could be your name. Let's see. Let's tap into your energy. Y'all gotta excuse me. I got the chef in the back. Okay, he up there cooking, whipping up that gourmet Sunday stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's something that you really desire, something you've been really hoping and wishing for, something that you just been like, Spirit, let me know when it's coming, what's happening, when is this thing gonna happen for me, right? There's something that you really want to happen, something that you can't stop thinking about. Let's see. Let's ask Spirit, what is it? Okay? What's going on here? What is this thing? When can you expect this thing? Let's see. I just heard the name Bruce. Hey, Myra. How you do it? Oh, hold on, y'all.
Just hit share.
Okay. So let's see. There's something you really desire, something that you've really been hoping and wishing for. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this thing. Spirit, what is the most important message? What does the collective need to know here? What do we need to know? What's the energy? What's T? Let's see. Okay. So, ooh, not in this lifetime. Okay. So there could be something that you truly desire, and God is like, no, not in this lifetime. You know, I know that can be a sad truth for someone. You know, when you really desire something and then you're hearing no, not in this lifetime, you know, this could be God really protecting you from a thing, right? It's something about, you know, you being protected, and you can't have whatever this is in this lifetime because this thing can really ruin you. You know how sometimes we want something so bad because we feel like as humans we are in control of our lives, but we really aren't because God really runs our lives. So sometimes we want things so bad and we will jeopardize anything to get to it when God is really trying to hold us from a thing so that we don't get hurt. Okay? Hey, Myra, I'm doing good. I hope you are, right? But I feel like, you know, number 10 is significant here. You know, 10 is the number of completion. I feel like there's some kind of cycle that you have literally completed, you know. You could have been going like, you know, around and around. I'm hearing like a merry-go-round. You could have been going back and forth, up and down in the same cycle. And there's something about you, you know, completing a cycle here. And Spirit is saying there's something that you truly desire, but honestly, not in this lifetime. It's something that you want, but it doesn't align with your purpose, you know? And I know that can be hard to hear when there's something that you want so bad, but it doesn't align with your purpose. But you have to know that whatever God is doing is greater. You know, it's a reason why you can't have this thing. It's not because God doesn't want you to have a happy life. It's because whatever this thing is that you want is something that's not going to elevate you. It's not something for your growth. It's not conducive to you doing better, right? Let's see. Okay. So we got the deer coming out for you, and it says love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So Spirit is really wanting you to give yourself grace, okay? You could be, you know, in the energy of feeling like because God is not giving you what you want that you're a failure, when that's not true. See, God loves you so much that he's actually trying to protect you. It's kind of like, think about it. You know how when a deer sees headlights and they're like, ah, right? It's like that kind of energy. You know, God is trying to stop you from getting into something tragic, you know. You could be really desiring something that really doesn't desire you, right? It could be a person. It could be anything, right? But there's something about not in this lifetime. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. We'll be butterflies, right? Something about that. I don't know. You know, love is here. I feel like your main focus is love, right? There's something about really loving on yourself. You know, you could be trying to invest in other people when Spirit is really wanting you to invest in yourself. There's something about self-love here is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Okay, not in this lifetime. Let's see. Let's get another one of these. That's interesting. Well, what is going on? Not in this lifetime. Well, what should they focus on? I don't know. I see nurture yourself here with Mother Mary. I said, what should they focus on? Spirit says nurture yourself. Focus on nurturing yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You know, remember we talked about a healthy lifestyle. There's someone and you literally need to just work on the way you speak about yourself, the way you feel about yourself, right? Why don't you feel like you deserve abundance? You are a child of chosen. You are a chosen child of God. You deserve everything that's coming to you, okay? Stop selling yourself short here, okay? We got November 25th showing up. This could be your birthday. You could be a Sagittarius that I'm talking to. Okay, but there's something about November 25th here. I don't know. Something could be happening, you know, during Sagittarius season. You could be changing, right? There could be a change in the wind. There's something about nurture yourself here. Okay? You could be a person that is always nurturing other people, but what about yourself, right? There's something about that here. Let's see. We have echoes of the Atlantic coming out for you, of the Atlantis. Okay? It says, embrace rebirth and transformation, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. So there could be, yeah, see, there's something about not in this lifetime. So you felt, maybe you feel like because God is saying no to this thing, that it's the end of the world. But baby, your life is just beginning. There's something about a rebirth for you, you know. Things of the past cannot go where you're going. Your mission is greater. Your destiny is greater. Everything can't go on the other side with you. You know, I know you have such an empathetic, compassionate heart, but you have to understand that where you're going, there's not room for everyone. See, this is for people that really want to strive hard to be a greater person. There's something about that here, okay? There's a new beginning for you. And remember that this ending that you're going through, because I'm hearing ending, okay? This is for a new beginning, you know? There are some things that had to literally stay behind so that you can move forward. There were things that were blocking you from going where you needed to go. Let's see. Okay. We got purification coming out for you. White Tara. Okay. I feel like, yeah, your spirit has been purified. You know, as you've been cleaning up yourself spiritually, you feel better. You look better. You know, I'm seeing someone where they couldn't even find an illness in your body anymore. You know, you were told that you had a specific kind of illness, but now you can't even find it because it's something about purification. See, you've cleaned yourself up spiritually, and God is cleaning up all the mess in your life. That's what's going on here. Okay? There could be a lot of people intimidated by just the things that are happening in your life. It's miraculous. You know, things like this don't just happen. It's the energy of God around you. That's why everyone's trying to make it seem like you're evil, but all these things that are good keep happening to you. It's like everybody keeps saying you're evil, but you keep being blessed. It's like that kind of energy, you know? We got gratitude and thanks coming out for you. Okay? You can have like a Siamese cat. Okay? There's something very significant about butterflies. You know, butterflies are all about change and transformation, and I feel like your life is changing. You know, I feel like your perspective is changing. You're seeing things differently. You're seeing things more clear. You're understanding that everything that you knew is not the truth. Okay? You're learning that, you know, you have to go seek what you truly desire and you want to know, right? It's like that. It's like, you know, you're learning that you have to go and get your own information, and that information comes from source. You know, and you're grateful, gratitude and thanks. You know, I feel like there's someone and you literally have been praising God more. You've been giving more honor to God. You've been putting more faith in God. You've been trusting God a lot more, and things are working out for you. There's something about gratitude and thankfulness here. Give thanks. Give more thanks, right? Okay? There could be something significant about almond milk. Okay? You could be needing to switch from cow's milk to almond milk. Okay? I don't know. Something about the immune system and calcium. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We got the goose showing up. It says inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident and you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. So Spirit is just wanting to remind you how free you are, okay? You are free. You know, there's something about you being brave. Spirit is wanting you to remain brave and courageous. There could be people trying to intimidate you spiritually, but, you know, Those spiritual bullies, you know, they can come up against you, but they don't know who you walk with. They don't understand who you roll with, right? They don't know who you roll with. And every time you show up with God. That's why it's like, you know, be confident because you will achieve your destination. It's like, you know, let yourself fly. Be okay with, you know, getting there when you get there. God is moving you, right? It doesn't matter how fast or how slow you're moving. Progress is here. You know, continue to persevere and fight through. There are so many energies trying to stop you, right? Because they see the energy of God with you and around you, okay? It's something about that here. Let's see. We got mermaid magic coming out for you. Okay? You could be a person that likes mermaids. Okay? I just heard Aquaman. I don't know, Mami Wata. Right? But there's something about embrace the magic within. And let your intuition guide you through life's currents. Okay? You know, things are going to happen. Right? So put on your seatbelt, buckle up, and get ready for the ride. You know? God promised that he would be there with us through everything that we go through, but he never said that the sailing will be smooth, right? So there's something about, you know, ride the currents of life. You know, life is a roller coaster. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep fighting, okay? You have a lot to fight for and a reason to fight, okay? There's something about work your magic here. And we got the flow of prosperity showing up for you. Okay? There could be like, you know, a lot of abundance coming into you. Okay? You could probably see it like pouring in slowly. Like you could see it coming in very, very slowly. You see God moving little things around in your life, right? But these little things are becoming big things, you know? He's taking these large challenges that you have, and he's making little moves that are making big moves in your life, right? So there's something about giving gratitude, more gratitude. Give more thanks. Be more grateful. God loves you, whoever you are. Okay? It says balance, career, and home life. Isis is here for you. Okay? Spirit is wanting you to learn how to balance your career and home life. So you could be a person that works long hours, but you got to find some time to give thanks. Okay? I remember when I used to go to the African braiding salon, you know, they could be in the middle of doing my hair, and they could be in the middle of an 8-hour hairstyle, and those women would stop doing my braids, and they would pull out their mat, and they would get down, and they would say their prayers. They didn't care what kind of money they were making. They were going to stop and say their prayer. We have to find time to put God where he belongs. We can't keep squeezing him in there. We got to really find time to give worship, right? So there's something about balance here. You could be a Libra in my energy, okay? But there's something about balancing your career and your home life, okay? You can't have one without the other. It needs a balance, right? You know, everybody, we all wish we could just stay home and just be rich, but, you know, there's a balance, right? You have to balance your career and your home. Home is very important. Home is, you know, where your heart lies, right? So it's something about that here, okay? I'm also hearing remain courageous. Let's see. So we have recognition showing up for you, okay? And I feel like, you know, you deserve all the recognition that you're receiving. You know, when you actually try to put work in on yourself, God is so pleased. You know, we are individuals that can have such a big ego. We are individuals that can be so prideful, you know. So when you really try to change your ways and heal yourself and be more of a person with a good attitude, a person that speaks light and love, you know, you receive spiritual recognition. And I feel like you're being recognized. God is recognizing you for all of the hard work you have been doing. I'm talking to a person that you literally have been, you know, giving thanks and praise and gratitude. You've been showing a lot of gratitude lately. You know, that's why the flow of prosperity is here. You deserve everything that's coming in. We got hopeful coming out. So, you know, remain hopeful. You know, there's a lot to be hopeful for. You know, there are so many things up against you, but God keeps showing you that nothing can touch you, right? It's like all these things want to come up and violate you spiritually. But if you notice, none of those things ever go through. God has a spiritual wall of protection around you. Okay? Why do you think you've been so attracted to finding God lately? Right? Why do you think you've been in the energy of seeking God so diligently lately? Right? Because you're recognizing that without him, you are nothing. And you're recognizing with him, you get peace. Okay? We got kingdom coming out for you. Yeah, you're a part of the kingdom. The divine kingdom, you belong there. See, at one point you thought you were doomed. You thought, you know, God forgot about you. You thought God couldn't hear you. But now you're understanding that all of those things that you were going through, they were simply lessons to take you where God had you going anyway. See, you were fighting against the grain at first, you know, but now you're going with the wind. Hence why life is, you know, a lot smoother for you now. You know, you're not fighting the divine. You're working with the divine. It's a difference, right? It's something about that here. We got love coming out again. Okay? Love and authenticity are the highest vibrations ever, right? And I feel like, you know, love is in the air. I don't know, you know. You could be loving on yourself more. You could be needing to. You could be showing people more love, more gratitude. You could just be in love with life right now. You know, really learning who you are and loving yourself. That's good energy for you. I love it. We got intimidate coming out. Yeah, see, you intimidate a lot of people because when they look at you, you know, they want to talk about who you used to be in the past. And so it's intimidating because when they look at you, it's like, you know, how did you become this person? Someone wants to know how you became who you are, right? They want to know how you became who you are. And it's like, you know, you became who you are because you stopped fighting God, right? You understood that your life is not yours. You understood that we fight against principalities and wickedness in high places. You understood that the people that were attacking you are low vibrational and, you know, they have entity attachments. You understood that you don't have to fight all of your battles. You let God do it for you. And so now, you know, it's like people are intimidated by you. Okay? There's something about an office here. You could be manifesting like an office space, right? You could be an entrepreneur and you could be working from home and trying to manifest your own office space. I feel like in due time that is coming to you. Okay? I don't know. I feel like I also heard Spirit saying, meet me in my office, right? There's something that's written, you know, something about your life was written down in the office. Okay? There could be people trying to stop what God has for you, and nobody can do that. It's like, how can you block what the divine has for this person? You can't, you know? That's why, you know, when people send these energies at you, they sit back and they watch to see what happens. And they get irritated because as they sit back and they watch you, they see that God is doing the opposite of what they expected. See, they're expecting your downfall, but God keeps lifting you up. It's like that kind of energy. Okay? Something about that. We got help. And I love this for you. You know, Spirit is wanting you to know that you have help. Okay? You are being recognized. Remember, recognition is here. When you pray, you call out for help, help is sent to you immediately. That's why people are intimidated. See, People are intimidated because they send energy at you. You put on your spiritual armor of protection. You call God, and God comes in and does this big one every time. Every time. So that's why people are intimidated by you. Okay? But help is here for you. Okay? We got effective. Okay? So I feel like, as of today, something is changing for you and about you. I feel like, you're putting an effective plan into motion. You want to change. You're changing. You want to get even better, and that's so good. It's something about you having self-control, okay? Something about you learning that you don't have control of the situation. God is greater. God is always it's above you, right? You're learning that you don't control anything, okay? And you're learning to control your anger, your temper, right? You're learning your triggers. There's something about that here. This is good energy. We got wordplay. You could be a person that makes up your own words, or you could just be very slick with your words. I don't know. It's something about that. Okay? There could also be someone trying to cook up some spell work. We got responsible coming out. And I feel like you're very responsible. That's why God uses you, because you are a responsible individual. It's something about you being responsible. It's like God can give you secret knowledge, and you are responsible. You don't go around and, run around with the wrong information, the wrong knowledge, leading people in the wrong way. So there's something about you being responsible here. Okay? We got Coral Castle coming out for you. It says, live with intentions on purpose. Aligning your actions with your deepest values and desire. So Spirit is just wanting you to stay in alignment. I don't know, I'm hearing Libra again. Okay? Something about balance and alignment. Live with your intentions on purpose. Your intentions are, what God really worries about. What was the intent behind what you were doing, right? So make sure that whatever you do it with a pure intention, because whoever you are, because you are this divine chosen being, you are held on a higher spiritual level. So when people attack you, God is expecting you to walk the high road, okay? It's something about that here. You can't do certain things, There's certain things you just can't do because you're held to a higher level of accountability. I'm hearing accountability. Okay. Let's see. We have the owl coming out for you, and it says magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Okay. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, okay? So Spirit is saying that your birthright is magic and wisdom. And we both know that you can't get none of that without God, right? See, wisdom comes from God, right? And there's something about your recognition. See, you've been recognizing things lately. At one time you could have been very self-centered. You could have thought that, oh yeah, I make everything happen. I'm Mr. Make It Happen, Miss Make It Happen. But I feel like right now you're learning that, no, God did this for me. I feel like there's someone literally giving God all of the praise and honor. And because you're doing this, you're receiving more abundance. See, you're learning that this is not me. You're learning that your spiritual gift is to be used to heal other people, right? There's something about your magic, you being magical, because you're connected to source, right? Only a person that's connected to God could have the magic that you have, That's why it's like you could be in dangerous situations, right? And it's like you always get out of it because God is always with you, right? You could be a person that you've been in places you shouldn't have been in. You've been in situations you shouldn't have been in. You may have even, had sexual activities with someone that you shouldn't have done it with, right? But God saved you. right? Because your life is greater. Your purpose is greater. There's something so great about you. Okay? We have Pan coming out with fertility. Okay? You could be with child. Okay? Or you could be a person that's trying to conceive. If you're trying to conceive, it seems like a very fertile season for you, you know? Anything. It's like, you know, it doesn't even have to be a child. You could be trying to manifest a new business, a new lifestyle, right? You could be trying to manifest anything. Whatever it is, you are fertile, okay? You know, but in order for you to get the fruit, you got to plant the seed, right? So there's something about that here, right? Don't sit around and wait on a thing. Put some action behind a thing, okay? You're very fertile right now. Anything that you desire, you can have it. Why not? Okay? Why wouldn't God give you everything that you deserve? I don't see why not. Okay? If you've been putting in the work spiritually, see, because I talk to a divine collective. Why wouldn't you get all the abundance that you deserve? See, evil wants to steal it from you and make you feel like you don't deserve it. Okay? We have sharks coming out for you. Okay? Embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's water with fierce determination. See, you have to be very determined, okay? God already gave you the promise that you can have whatever you want. Now it's time for you to be determined. See, you know, there are so many people that don't want you to get where you're going, because when you get where you're going, it's a great place. See, God has a seat for you. Okay? There's something that you're supposed to do here. You weren't born by mistake. See, you are no mistake. There's something so great on your life that you don't understand and you could never comprehend. Okay? That's why the sharks are always after you. Okay? I'm hearing some people even want your blood. Right? It's something about that. Some people, you know, they can see God on you so much so, and they are so evil, right, that they wish that they could trade your blood for their blood. That's how sick these people are. You got to remember, when the river Euphrates dried up, it said that those spirits were no longer bound. If we go to the energy of the Bible, where it says that Archangel Michael fought the dragon, right, and it says that Michael and his crew won, and it says that the dragon and his people were casted to the earth, right? So why do you think that we have so many people with so many problems? They allow these spirits to attach themselves to them because they don't want to heal. See, you have to think about it. Those spirits were denied a mortal body, meaning where are they going to go? Right? They try to attach themselves to you because they have no home. They're not wanted. Right? Protect your spirit. We are in spiritual warfare. World War III. It's spiritual. Right? Stop letting everyone in and recognize who is for you and who is against you. That doesn't mean you have to fight these people, but you got to know who your enemies are. Right? You got to know when there's people around you that don't want you to win. You know how every time you tell somebody something, right? You know how you can be like, girl, I think I want to do such and such. And they be like, well, girl, I wouldn't do that if I was you. I don't think that's going to work. I don't know. And then you be like, oh, dampen your spirit. Like, well, man, you know, I thought this idea came from God. But this person brings your spirit down. Why? Because this person, they ain't got no creativity in them. Their intuition is blocked, and they haven't connected with God and how God knows how long. But they want to tell you that the vision that you got from God won't work. Don't believe it. Okay? The world will use and confuse and abuse you. Right? Okay? You know, we can't love the world and God, right? So don't forget, the world will trick you. Everything that they tell you that looks like God is not, and everything that they say looks like the devil is not. Don't be fooled, divine being. Okay? You have some of the most highly ranked people that do some of the most dirty, cruddy things. And you have some of the most low budget people that do some of the most godly things. Don't be confused in these spiritual streets. Okay? You know? The enemy is very good at mocking, right? But the energy of God says that you try the spirit by the spirit. So if you want to know who a person is, try their spirit. They can't hold who they are. You know, even evil has to tell the truth when it comes to who are you, right? That's why when I believe Jesus was like speaking to the demons and he was calling them by names, right? You got to speak who you are, right? When you ask evil who they are, that, you know, the truth has to prevail. Don't be fooled. Okay? Let's see. We have Detached from Drama coming out. Pallas Athena. Okay? So, detached from drama. I told you there's energies that literally want to see your downfall, your demise. There's people that don't want you to make it. It doesn't matter. You're going where you got to go anyway. But why not remove yourself from this energy that doesn't want to see you get to where you're going? You know, it's kind of like crabs in a bucket. If you put a whole bunch of crabs in a bucket, do you know what happens? They all climb on top of each other trying to get out. Every man for himself. Don't be like the crab in the bucket. Right? Don't allow people to treat you like a crab in a bucket. Okay? You're on a spiritual journey of ascension. You don't belong at the bottom. Spirit says yes. Okay? Yes, it's time to believe in yourself. You do not, Ganesh is here. Okay? You do not belong at the bottom. You are top tier. Okay? First class. Like that kind of energy. You don't belong in the background.
Ganesh.
Okay?
God of war.
The God of war. Ganesh. What did I say?
Ganesh.
Oh. Okay? The God of war, right? It's time for you to stay strong, encouraged, motivated. Know that you are here with a purpose. I love you guys so much. That was your message. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for all your love, support. Make sure you guys go and check out your zodiac sign reading on our page. They're all being loaded. They're loaded from last week, and we have the first 2 for this week loaded. I love you guys so much. Stay encouraged, stay motivated. God bless you, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining.